Simone, thanks so much for being with us today. So these are pretty obviously damning allegations against Macquarie. What's concerned you?
The concern with Macquarie is that some of these responsibilities where they've failed and recognised in the licence conditions, some date back to a decade ago. So there's been some repeated failings. And when we think about the failings that we're addressing in these licence conditions, another concern is there are common root causes. So while some are in the ASIC 24 futures market and some are in terms of OTC products, root causes seem to be common. And in particular, something that concerned us was even when their attention was drawn to this area of concern and there was a public outcome in terms of an MDP outcome last year, there actually was repeated failing, so failed again. And whilst sometimes, these things can be thought of as technical and financial markets matters, responsibilities of gatekeepers, responsibilities of such significant and successful organisations in markets like Macquarie, and responsibilities for reporting so that we can understand what's going on in markets in terms of integrity and where the risk is, these are really important responsibilities.
I mean, you mentioned there, one issue in particular has gone unnoticed for a decade. How does that even happen?
That's the question we're asking Macquarie, and that's why we thought licence conditions were necessary in terms of an outcome so that there can be a comprehensive remediation to get to that root cause and with independent expert overseeing it so that we can know that it's been addressed once and for all and move forward with confidence.
I mean, I guess the question here is how much of this is still ingrained in culture? I mean, you're sort of mentioning it there with not wanting to do a Band-Aid fix, but, we've had banking royal commissions, we've had other banks hit with similar claims, and yet, is this going to remain as the culture in the banking system?
That's exactly why a comprehensive and integrated remediation program is necessary and why that independent expert view is important as well, to make sure this is not tactical, to make sure this is not piecemeal, that this is integrated and goes to all the failings, all the root causes, even if they are deep and cultural, in a consistent and integrated way. And with that sign-off and with that program, so that everyone, Macquarie, ourselves and those who rely on Macquarie and work with Macquarie in the market, move forward with that confidence.
So is this more comprehensive? Because the bank was already on watch, right, by ASIC when this happened?
The bank is like all large financial institutions of its size and scale and significance. I mean, Macquarie is so significant to our markets. The bank is always on watch and close supervision. So as part of that and as part of that intelligence and information we received, this is something we became alert to and we're responding.
And what sort of timeline is there, I guess, on this being remedied?
Great question. Actually, in the next few months, we get to the first milestone, which is the remediation plan, like significant. And then the bank has up to 3 years to put that in place, including with, really importantly, that independent expert sign-off so that we can say this isn't tactical, this isn't piecemeal, this is integrated, and that this is going to be a solution and a solve that gets to root cause once and for all.
And just finally, what's Macquarie's reaction been to you?
Macquarie has, and in our public statement we acknowledge this, have been cooperative, and I think they've made their own release today and accepting, and institutions of the size and significance and importance of Macquarie, no doubt, they want to get to the bottom of root cause and move forward with confidence also.
Simone, thanks so much for your time today.